Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right guys, so I have a total of 9 plays today. I'm giving out 2 free picks and then I have 7 additional plays in Masterclass for a total of 9 plays. Free picks guys, I have 1 NHL play and 1 baseball play. And Masterclass, I have 1 additional NHL play and then I have 6 more MLB plays. All right, so yesterday, guys, we went 0-3. So we put an end to our great run with an exclamation point going 0-3. Overall, for the day, we were 2-4. We did hit our 2-unit play. We had Washington and Arizona over 8.5. They squeaked over 8.5, scoring 19 runs. The final of the game was 17-2. So we most decidedly got that. Outside of the fact we went 0-3 in free picks, the real bummer for the day was we had the Mets at plus, what were the Mets? Plus 143. So we had the Mets plus 143. They're up 2-0 the entire game, blew the lead in the 8th, and then ended up losing. So we lost that one. Had we hung on, we actually would have turned a profit overall for the day, but unfortunately, there was no salvaging the free plays. So Masterclass, we ended up losing, I think about 1.5 units, 1.4 units, I believe. A little bit worse in free picks, unfortunately. So again, guys, it seems like I kind of have to reiterate. I know a lot of you guys get it, but look, I get asked this a lot. And I know there's a lot of new people constantly joining the channel. There is no difference between my free picks and my Masterclass plays. The free picks are not like, the garbage plays that I just throw out, and then the Masterclass plays get all the great plays. There are days in free picks where, you'll go 3-0 in free picks, and Masterclass will end up going like 2-4 or something, right? And vice versa. But what Masterclass does is when you get the full card of plays, guys, it eliminates variance, okay? And that, as a sports bettor, is ultimately what you're looking for, to eliminate variance. You guys have seen continually over the long term, turn a profit in free picks, okay? I love the fact, I wish I could never have a losing month, I really do, but I love the fact that those of you who've been here for a long time have seen what professional sports betting is all about, okay? We go back to last year, guys. We're up a significant amount. Now let's take a look at January. January was atrocious. I think for free picks, would we lose 15, 16 units in 1 month? It's an atrocious month, okay? The last 3 months, winning months. Okay, believe we're hitting around like 55, 56%. That's where we want to be. The month of May, we're hitting over 60%. So, that number by the end of the month, more than likely will come down. Although, you can have months where you hit in the 60% range. You can. But over the long term, guys, what do we try to do? We try to hit 54 to 56%, okay? I work tirelessly to one day, maybe have a year where I can get up to Billy Walters level. And that's what I strive for. That's like, I compare a lot of things to hockey. You guys know that. But like as a player stepping on the ice, you're never going to be Wayne Gretzky because there's only one Wayne Gretzky. You're probably never going to be Sidney Crosby because there's only one Crosby. Insert your favorite NHL player name there. You're not going to be them, but you strive to do that. You always work harder and harder and harder to get to that point. And, it's no different with sports betting. 54 to 56%, that's where I live. I'm happy with that, but it doesn't mean that I'm content, okay? I always strive to get to that next level. So again, I'm glad you guys have seen like that snapshot. We've had 3 great months now. I'm glad you guys have seen that overall snapshot, including what it's like to be going through a losing month. Typically, you're going to have 1, 2, maybe even 3 losing months through the course of the year. That's just the way sports betting is, right? You'll have a break even or 2 month. You'll have some really, really good months. You'll have some losing month. And at the end of the day, you try to hit 54 to 56%. Hopefully double or triple your bankroll while you're doing it, right? So, again, I know there's a lot of people just kind of getting into sports betting. And I have to tell you guys, look, I had a little brief conversation on here with someone yesterday, just kind of answering some questions back and forth. Nice person, obviously, looking to get some wins. I think they just found our channel on a bad day, went 0-3. I'd probably, if it was me, I'd be like, yeah, not going to stick around here, and off I'd go. Fair enough, right? But at the end of the day, guys, the main goal here is to educate, okay? It's to educate, and obviously, guys, I've provided you guys with a positive return and some good money over the past, coming on 2 years, right? Haven't had a losing year on this channel. That's good. I keep coming back to like a lot of the same things that keep coming up, guys, and I just want to reiterate this, okay? The sports betting business as a whole, I love it, okay? I mean, I love what I do. I enjoy being a professional. I like, the flexibility that it allows me in life, but there's a subsection of the sports betting community which is just awful, and that is like these professional marketing touts, okay? You know them, guys. They're the fake handicappers. We call them scam-decappers or scam handicappers. They go by names of Steve Stevens and Vegas Dave and a million of them on Instagram. I mean, they're everywhere. There's probably 1,000 popping up a day now with the legalization of sports betting. And they do one thing and one thing only, guys, and that is prey upon the ignorance of new sports bettors. Now, don't take the word ignorance to be demeaning in any way. When I started sports betting, I was completely ignorant to a lot of things. But I want to drive home the point, guys, that sports betting is about one thing and one thing only, and that is finding value, okay? And there are varying degrees of value. It's why when I find a significant amount of value, I come out and I say, guys, we got a 2-unit play here. Hence the Arizona-Washington over I took yesterday. That was a clear 2-unit play. I have other games where there's good value. They're 1-unit play. There's other games where there's thin value, and we normally lay off those games, right? And then you have those extraordinary, only maybe, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 times a year. And those are the 3-unit plays, guys, which we've never lost one of those on here. But they're rare, okay? But the thing you see in this industry more than I would care. And honestly, guys, it bothers me that, that people buy into it. Guys, there's no such thing as a lock. We know that, okay? I would hope you guys know. There's no such thing as a lock. The second someone says, I got a lock in this game, pay them no mind, about face, and off you go, okay? There's no such thing as a lock. No such thing as premium plays. There's no game of the week, the play of the month, lock of the year, and some of these guys, like the marketing is endless, right? You'll see them advertise their Pac-10 play of the year. How many different play of the year do you think these guys have? How many they have? They probably have one every single week, if not every single day. It's marketing, guys. It is marketing, and at the end of the day, it's a very, very lucrative business. Okay? If I ever decided to turn to the dark side, I would be a lethal weapon because I know the jargon and I know what to say. I would know all the proper things to say. And I would never do it in a million years because I think it's disgusting. But at the end of the day, guys, these people prey on ignorant people. Okay? And again, do not take the term ignorant to be, condescending or anything like that. We all are at different levels of our sports betting career. I've been doing this professionally for 16 years, guys, and I can tell you definitively, probably greater than 99% now of these guys out there are just fake scam handicappers, okay? Maybe their best case scenario is they're gonna break even. Look, you guys see 54 to 56%, and it's full time, guys. The amount of hours I put in, I'm posting a video here at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? The amount of hours that goes into capping those games, it's mind-boggling. So when these scammers set out to market, guys, their entire goal is to just keep finding new clients. And as a matter of fact, if you guys watch Steve Stevens' show that he had, I think Money Talks on CNBC, that fake scam show that kind of catapulted him to his level of scamming now. He made a big fundamental error in that show. And he said on camera, he goes, new business is the life of our industry. Without new business, we would die. We would go out of business. Now, do you know why that is? Because he can't win long term. So what he has to do is continue to market to a new audience, new people that don't know the picks he's giving out are crap, and the BS that coming out of his mouth are pure lies, okay? Again, someone who's not well versed in sports, you could tell them, we're hitting 68, 72% winners. And they might believe that, right? It's not possible. Okay, it's just not possible. Mathematically and in practice, I can tell you from both standpoints, it is not possible. So again, guys, these marketing machines that are out there, and this is directed really towards, people who are newer to sports betting, but we constantly have new people joining the channel all the time. And it's so important that I drive this fact home that they are marketing machines, okay? These guys are not sports handicappers. They are professional marketers. And that's what they do, is they continue to try and find new clientele week in and week out to replace the old clients who've left them after, a losing streak. And the great case scenario for those guys, the best case scenario is that, maybe they win for a week or two, and then they can not only keep people for a few weeks, but add on top of that, right? Then the gravy trains really come in. But at the end of the day, guys, there is no such thing as get rich quick in anything in life. We've heard the expression, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. There's no such thing as 70% winners. There's no such thing as 65% winners, guys. Billy Walters, greatest sports bettor of all time. The Wayne Gretzky of sports betting, 57%, okay? So when you see these guys advertising 65%, or you see them say anything with a lock, or game of the month, or game of the week, or game of the year, or game of the millennium, whatever it is, guys, it's marketing, okay? And that's all it is. You're not gonna get anything of substance from it, all right? And again, I just don't want to see people get hurt. I went down that road. I've shared this story with you guys where when I started out in sports betting, well before I became a professional sports bettor, I subscribed to a service called ATS Consultants. Okay, ATS Consultants. I got this guy called John Ryan, real slick talker, Southern accent. He knew just what to say. And, talk about the winning percentages, ask me what kind of bankroll I'm working with, promising me the moon. Oh, you're going to win so much money. And then it never came. But I wanted to believe. I really wanted to believe. I was young. I was naive. I didn't want to think that, possibly I got scammed. That never even entered my mind for the first few months because I just thought, hey, we got unlucky. But it was like day after day after day we would lose. And it was so bad. I mean, it was like you would do a lot better just throwing darts at a board than this. And I've experienced it. I've been there. That's how I, experienced sports betting early on. And it was a terrible experience. And, didn't really even find out till many years later that this was commonplace. Like, you just have these like telemarketing chop shops that could care less about their picks. I mean, I don't even know if any effort goes into them. I really don't. Because why spend time putting effort into the picks? Just, they know they're not going to win long term. Hope for the best. And, maybe you get a little winning streak, keep your clients. But their main business, guys, is not sports betting. It's client acquisition. It is acquiring clients as quick as they can. And, I've talked to different people, message me about, I was with this service or I was with that service. And, they lose. And then like some of these guys block your number or stop calling. It's so slimy. But anyways, guys, look, the channel is, I want to give out free picks. Okay. I'm going to continue to give out free picks. I think it's what keeps a lot of people coming back, but a lot of people do come for the education, guys. And it is important that, if you're going to be sports betting, you do need to learn along the way. Okay. So anyways, that's it. I've taken up a lot of your guys' time. I know I already got some people like, come on, Bender, it's too long. It is what it is. All right, guys. So look, quick segment of the good and bad. It's really simple. Okay. The good yesterday, guys, 2-unit play, over 8.5, 19 runs scored in that game. Easy win. We talked about the bad. We went 0-3 in free picks, guys. Yeah, it sucks. We came off, we were 9-1 in our last, 5 days, and then go 0-3. Not fun. But right back at it today. All right, guys. So we're going to start off in hockey, guys, in the NHL. So we are going to take the Boston Bruins minus 125. Okay, Boston Bruins minus 125. We have seen that line creep up a little bit from where it opened. 2 steam bets on it, but I have 4 system indicators, guys. I have a lot of, you'll see this in the upcoming near future, guys. I have a fair amount of playoff specific systems coming down the pipeline. I'll probably give out a couple of those, not just in Masterclass, but to you guys as well. Just, some stuff you can use, and, if playing along at home, guys, you can make your own picks, and you can find some value there. Okay. Boston minus 125, guys, 2 steam bets, 4 system indicators. And finally, guys, over to baseball. We are going to go with St. Louis and San Diego over 7 minus 110. So St. Louis, San Diego over 7 minus 110. All right. So thank you guys very much. I always appreciate you guys stopping by. I love talking back and forth with you guys. Again, I just, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I get frustrated sometimes because there's so many misconceptions in this industry, and I feel like, it's impossible to get your message across to everyone. And there's some people you talk to that it does not matter what you say. They believe that people can hit 70% betting on sports. You can't change their mind. But you know what? I've realized there's no point in trying. So here to help the people that want help and want to learn and want to get better. And, I love this community, guys. I love chatting with you guys on here, on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere. Yeah. Thank you guys very much. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.